Dear child, many voices have tried to define you. Some overlooked you entirely, while others judged you with shallow eyes. They missed the sacred worth I placed within you. But I never did. I've followed every step of your journey with unwavering attention. Before anyone knew your name, I breathed strength into your unseen frame. I saw your quiet determination as you pressed on through silence and setbacks. Every small step forward was never small to me. Today, I speak to lift the fog of neglect that has tried to settle on your soul. Come into the clear light of my affirmation. Whenever you whisper my name in trust, I listen. Even your trembling words are treasures to me. You don't need grand speeches, only honest connection. Speak openly. Your voice holds weight in my presence. Even before others clapped for your gifts or believed in your dreams, I did. I honored your quiet labor, the tears you hid, the efforts unseen, the resilience born in silence. The world may not have noticed, but heaven did. And I kept a record of every moment. I heard the questions that echoed late at night. Am I worth anything? You are. Not because of applause, status, or human approval, but because I made you, and I never make mistakes. When you wanted to quit, yet chose to rise again, I called that bravery. I've come now to heal what was broken by early rejection and shallow judgment. I don't just see your past, I see your purpose. Just like I saw Joseph in his prison, David in his solitude, and Mary before redemption, I see you. And I am crafting a story through your life that will echo beyond time. Even when it looked like you were delayed or forgotten, threads were being woven. You carry a purpose no one else on earth can fulfill quite like you. There are people whose hearts will recognize the sound of your voice. Stop chasing imitation. You were never meant to be a copy. You were formed in my image, beautifully unique. Your differences aren't flaws. They are the very brushstrokes of my divine imagination. So stand tall in the shape I've given you. Let others see your light, not because it shines like theirs, but because it shines in a way they never knew they needed. Let these words sink in. Let them nourish the dry places of your heart like gentle rain. Hand me the memories that haunt your nights, the times you were overlooked or wounded. I will carry them. I will restore you. You were never invisible to me. Your worth was never up for debate. Even now, I am lifting the weight of shame and sealing every fracture with my love. You will not merely survive, you will rise. Because when you're in my presence, unworthiness dissolves. Breathe deeply, child. You are still here. You are my masterpiece. Let that truth become the rhythm of your steps. You don't need to shout for acceptance. It already lives inside you. You will move with calm confidence, not with desperation. You will rest in knowing you are enough, not because of effort, but because I said so. Let go of scoreboards. Let go of timelines. Measure yourself only by my unchanging delight in you. That's where your power comes from. Humble, quiet strength rooted in my love. Stay faithful in the small things. In the hidden places, your roots are growing deep. And at the right time, the world will see the bloom. Not for vanity, but for mission. There are openings being arranged. New connections that restore, not drain. Harvests rising from tears no one saw. And those who doubted you, they will see fruit they cannot deny. Stay ready. Keep your gift alive, even in private. You don't need to hustle to earn belonging. You already belong. Because I placed value inside you from the beginning. You were always meant to bring light, comfort, and hope where it was thin. Even in your ordinary choices today, your assignment remains. Because I never stopped believing in you. You are different on purpose, tailored with intention. And when comparisons shout, you don't have to answer. You fit exactly as you are. And your story is still being written. Don't drift. The enemy wants you to quit just before your breakthrough. But persistence, though it feels plain, is sacred. Let these words go deeper than every lie that tried to define you. This is a turning point. You are stepping into the light, not for fame, but for purpose. These words are your armor now. Let them guard your heart. And if they help you, share them. Let peace spread. People may never apologize, But that doesn't delay your healing. Your freedom starts now. Because I see you, I hear you, and I know your worth. You were never a mistake. You were always a masterpiece. Beloved child, many voices have tried to brand you. Some dismissed you with a glance. Others never turned to see you at all. Some judged you with shallow measures, blind to the sacred value I wove within you. But I never lost sight of you. I have washed your life with unwavering affection. I remember the breath of strength I whispered into your soul. While you were still hidden from the world, I saw your quiet endurance. When discouragement stacked against you, and you pressed forward anyway, those unseen steps counted. They always have. Now I speak to draw you out, from the fog of being forgotten, into the radiant clarity of my affirmation. When you call to me with trust, I answer. Even your trembling syllables are treasured in my ears. Confidence isn't born from performance. It grows from honest communion. So speak freely, often. Your trust carries a holy weight, and goodness is already on its way to you. Before anyone applauded your gifts, recognized your kindness, or shared in your dreams, I delighted in you. While others questioned your worth, I affirmed it. I celebrated the secret victories, the late-night studying, the tender comfort offered to a grieving friend, the early morning restarts. After hard nights, when harsh words wounded, I whispered truth over you. Trends never cloud my vision, and appearances never deceive me. I see the heart, and yours shines. Even on the days you felt invisible, heaven paid attention. I saw your generosity, your weeping, your brave attempts to hope again. None of it was wasted. All of it remembered. I saw when you wondered, am I worth anything at all? And I tell you, yes, beyond reckoning. Their rejection never defined you. No closed door erased your significance. When you doubted everything at midnight, but still rose again at dawn, I honored that fierce, quiet courage. I understand the ache that lingers. Early judgment is short-sighted. It sees only surface, not roots. But I see clearly, beyond today, beyond fear. I saw Joseph betrayed, David forgotten in fields, Esther orphaned, Mary Magdalene before renewal. I was shaping stories that still echo, and I am doing the same with you. Detours are not denials. What seemed like delay is divine weaving threads of destiny, pulling the future into place. You carry something no one else can. The right heart will recognize your voice. Trust the tempo. You were not made to mimic icons. You were sculpted in my likeness. Stop chasing borrowed roles. Stand in the shape I formed for you. Imitation drains color, but authenticity adds depth. Your uniqueness isn't a flaw. It's my signature. Let these words awaken you. Let trust rise like rain in dry ground. Give me the echoes of rejection, the loops of being overlooked. Hand me what still stings. I am the healer of wounds. Even praise cannot touch. Breathe. Let me lift shame from your shoulders. Let peace seal the fractures. You will do more than survive. You will rise. Lift your chin. Breathe deeply. You are still here. That is proof enough. You are my craftsmanship. Let that reality settle. Speak it aloud. When doubt hisses, enter each room already affirmed. Let your assurance be calm, not loud. Let dignity shape your decisions. Stop measuring by fleeting scores. Measure by my eternal delight. Live from my quiet, well done, and walk in peace-filled courage. You are not hidden to me. You are held, known, guided. If these words stir something within, trust the tenderness that surfaces. Gentleness and courage are companions. Together they are stronger. I am just. This season of being unseen is not the final sentence. I am preparing public space for the gifts cultivated in private, not for vanity, but for purpose. Connections rooted in truth will replace the draining ones. Your harvest is on the way, birthed in tear-watered soil. Even those who dismissed you will witness undeniable fruit. Keep tending your gifts. Private practice becomes public power. No need to perform to belong. You already belong. Your worth travels with you. I placed it there. When I crafted you, I called you good. I looked at your soul and said, This one brings light to shadowed places, comfort to aching hearts, hope to weary souls. Let this truth shape your posture, your tone, even how you spend an ordinary afternoon. The assignment never changed, because I never stopped believing in you. You are distinct. Different doesn't mean broken. It means designed. Remember this. When comparison grows loud, you are not behind. You are unfolding. The adversary wants you to quit before truth finishes its sentence. But stay present. Persistence may feel ordinary, but it's sacred ground, where breakthroughs bloom. Let this be your pivot, from hidden to seen, not for applause, but for purpose, not fueled by ego, but by enduring love. Let my care shape your journey. Let it glow through you. They may never apologize. Release them. You don't need their change to begin your own freedom. Let healing begin in you. Let peace flow outward. You are not on trial. You never were. Your identity is anchored in me. Your future remains intact. You are deeply loved, endlessly valued, irreplaceably important. Root this truth into how you speak to yourself, what you accept, and what you will no longer tolerate. Do not question it again. Lift your head, not in arrogance, but as one treasured by eternity. Let peace rise inside. Let confidence be born from my constant affection. Let courage flicker where fear once lived. Walk forward, doors are opening, that only your feet can fill. As these words rest with you, expect quiet signs of confirmation. In the days ahead, I delight in you. I call you by name. Let my voice silence every echo of old rejection. Move forward in this truth. They missed your worth. I never did. Let this kind of affirmation become your new normal. When discouragement returns, listen again and share this voice with those still hiding in silence. Let love flow through you. Let your kindness ripple into others. It will last longer than a single word, a single moment. You've been invited into sacred work. Do not shrink. Grow in wisdom. Live in love. I whisper direction. Remain near. Find joy in simplicity. A breath, a prayer, a quiet moment of being together. My gaze pierces every curtain. You pull across your soul. I see your hidden sorrows, your private aches, your quietest hopes. And I come not to judge, but to gather, mend, and restore. You've looked for signs. Let these words be one. Rest in them. Let them settle like warm cloth around your spirit. I am your steady presence. My devotion does not falter. When morning touches your face, begin with gratitude. Breathe. Let light in. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a lens. It opens secret doors in the heart and aligns your soul with clarity. Hope rooted in gratitude is not naive. It is a daily choice to stay open. When cynicism tempts, you were made with intention. Every mistake forgiven, every misstep rerouted. Mercy is a river that will never run dry. Let it flow through your view of others too. Honor truth. Walk in love, not to chain you, but to illuminate your path. When you fall, grace still lifts. Obedience isn't about control. It's about joy, even in quiet seasons. My guidance will protect your peace. Let truth cut through the tangle of pride, fear, and shame. No chain is stronger than my healing. Confess, not from fear, but as a child running into the arms of safety. Celebrate the layers of freedom. Small wins become lasting change. Someone is on your heart. Speak hope. You might be their lifeline. You carry light. Pass it on. Even a whisper can be the turning point. Plant encouragement. I'll water it. What feels quiet today will bloom soon. Just stay steady. You are not forgotten. Each tear is seen. Each prayer noted. Answers are in motion, sometimes like sunrise, not fireworks. Let love be your refuge. Let it speak through your very posture. Your thoughts, those quiet strategies, unspoken reflections, and whispered internal dialogues, deserve the same gentle truth you offer others. Speak to yourself with the steady kindness of someone who knows their worth. As you move through each season, remember, I am beside you. Share hope, nurture gratitude, and rely not on merit, but mercy. Hope is not some fragile whim. It is a bold expectation that goodness will pierce even the bleakest headlines. Tread with discernment. Countless voices clamor for your loyalty. Guard the sacred interior of your soul where the truest truths dwell. Not every voice is worthy of entry. Discernment is a divine shield, a gatekeeper against manipulation. Though darkness scans for openings, I surround you with people of deep integrity. Protect your inner sanctum. Be selective in conversation, cautious with dreams. Transparency, when paired with trust, builds sanctuaries for your heart. Watch who comes with motives, and who arrives with empty hands and open hearts. When uncertain, tune to my whisper, it will guide you to safety. Your trust is rare. Guard it like treasure. Let wisdom, honed through awareness and tested through time, become your compass. Seasons of ache will pass. They masquerade as permanent, but are merely passing clouds before the dawn. Keep your eyes trained on first light, even while shadows still linger. This posture primes you to greet renewal as it breaks through. Those who wounded you may reappear, reshaped. Meet them with mercy, not as dismissal of pain, but as a declaration that healing writes the final chapter. Beware hollow shortcuts. Many will promise instant rescue, fast fame, or soothing ease, but none can mend a soul. Let your roots go deep, not wide. Substance takes time. Enduring joy is grown, not grabbed. Stay grounded. If your devotion drifts toward illusion, peace will quietly depart. If these words strike something true, don't dismiss them. Keep them close. Let their light nurture loyalty. The unrest in your spirit is a sacred invitation, an echo pulling you deeper, not further. Choose legacy over immediacy. Trees that weather storms don't sprout overnight. You are one such tree, planted to outlast temporary gales. Meet each morning in quiet. My still voice calms inner chaos and stirs a life rich in grace and patience. Begin your days by listening before reacting, observing before assuming, and leaning into grace before leaning on your own strength. Even the smallest early course corrections reroute entire journeys. If you lose your way, pause. Breathe. Begin again. My patience never ends. My guidance never dries. My joy in you is never worn thin. When silence falls and the lights go out, I see the tears that soak your pillow. I hold space for your ache, for the longings no one hears. Not one cry is discarded. The midnight prayers you whispered into still air did not vanish. They were caught, cradled, and are being answered, even now. Outcomes are forming in places you cannot yet see. Trust this timing. You may one day look back and realize these trials sculpted your strength, deepened your empathy, and stretched your resolve. Your past missteps are noted, but they are no longer your prison. The path forward is wide open. Allow me to renew your perspective, one not weighed by regret, but lifted by grace. Repair is always within reach. Homes splintered by anger, friendships bruised by betrayal, bonds stretched thin by misunderstanding. They can heal. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's the courageous echo of the grace you've received. It clears the heart of bitterness and reopens the doors of trust. Carry this softness into every corner of your life, into your job, your home, your errands, your silences. I see your daily diligence, your quiet excellence when no one claps. Integrity may be invisible to others, but I never miss it. Speak to me when you feel unseen. I am both defender and guide. Let your words mirror your values. Speak life. Speak with care. Let your tongue build, not break. Gossip, slander, bitterness, they dim your light. Speak like someone who knows light lives within them. True prosperity is more than wealth. It is the unshakable calm of a sound mind, the quiet confidence of authentic connection, and the settled joy of walking in alignment with truth. As you act with love and honesty, I will surprise you. with provision, people, clarity, and open doors you never expected. When storms rise, I steady you. When routine feels unremarkable, I walk beside you. For years, I've whispered to your soul, now is the moment to lean in. Let my words nourish your spirit, not merely comfort it. Turn from the glitter that fades and anchor to what endures. Loss is not always loss, it's sometimes pruning. Sometimes surrender clears the way for something far richer than you first dared to dream. Trust the preparation. Adjustments may come gently. A shift in energy, a revived vision, a conversation that feels like wind at your back. Even the smallest spark of trust is precious to me. Hold on to it and let it grow into a resilient confidence, weatherproof and enduring. Stay curious. Stay open. Answers may come as ideas, encounters, or quiet clarity. When doubt tries to return, fight back with truth. Let your words, your life, your love align with what you already know deep down. You are seen, you are held, and you are deeply loved, still and always.